Ha, ha. Muletrain. Ha, ha. Muletrain.
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, March the 18th, 2015, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Over the past 24 hours, ending at 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, we have had officially in Muleshoe 29 1/100ths of an inch of moisture, and every drop has been greatly appreciated. And now 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. Courtesy of 5 Area Telephone, it's a message of pride from Mark Washington and all of the personnel at 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications. They want to say good luck to the Muleshoe High School one-act play as they go into district competition at Shallowater this month. We're so proud of the record of our one-act plays of Muleshoe High School under the direction of Dr. Carrie Moore, and it's a message of pride from 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications, here headquartered in Muleshoe in their modern facilities at the west edge of town. The high in Muleshoe on Tuesday officially was 52 degrees. The low was 38. And at 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, it was 38 degrees. But by 9:30, it had risen to 40 degrees. And as I said, we got 29 1/100ths of an inch of moisture here in Muleshoe. And now the forecast.
Looking at our forecast for today, on Wednesday for the Muleshoe area, a 40% chance of showers continue here for our area until 1 p.m. on Wednesday. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny this afternoon with the high around 67 degrees. South-southwest winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with the low around 46 degrees. Tomorrow on Thursday, another 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 68 degrees. West-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Showers and thunderstorms likely Thursday night. Chance of precipitation is 60%. Cloudy with a low around 34 degrees. Mostly cloudy on Friday, high near 60 degrees, north-northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, partly cloudy. Friday night, low around 35. Mostly sunny, high around 68 for Saturday. Southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, partly cloudy. Saturday night, low around 39. Mostly sunny for Sunday, high near 73 degrees, mostly clear. Sunday night, low around 40. So rain chances continue for Wednesday until 1 p.m., then cloudy during the morning and early afternoon, then gradually becoming mostly sunny as the day goes on, with a high around 67 degrees, mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 46. Then a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow on Thursday, mainly after 1 p.m., continuing until Thursday night, with showers and thunderstorms likely. High on Thursday around 68 degrees, low around 34. Some rain reports from the Muleshoe area from West Texas Mesonet sites. Of course, we at the Weather Service station here at Channel 6 got 29 1/100ths of an inch of rain. The Mesonet site, which is 2 miles south of Muleshoe, got 28 1/100ths of an inch of rain. Freona got .32, Morton .21, Hereford .27, Dimmitt got 0.2 of an inch, Amherst got .12, Toya .05, Olton .04, and Denver City .01. So Muleshoe got a decent amount of rain here in the West Texas area, Northwest Texas area in the Mesonet stations, with us receiving just under under 0.3 of an inch of rain. 5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
A late report on the 2 Muleshoe men who were injured last week on Wednesday, March the 11th, in the explosion that occurred out at the edge of Muleshoe at the Mensa plant. Juan Jaime is improving, we're glad to report, but Juan Jaime remains in ICU at University Medical Center in Lubbock. Archie Quintanilla, the younger man who had just started to work the day of the explosion, Archie Quintanilla, is now in a private room and out of ICU, also in University Medical Center in Lubbock, and he is much better, his uncle tells us. We are so grateful for those improving reports on both of these men, Juan Jaime and Archie Quintanilla. Please continue to remember them and their families all in your prayer. Dr. R.L. Richards, who has been Assistant Superintendent of the Muleshoe Independent School District for almost 3 years, was named the lone finalist in the search for a new Muleshoe School Superintendent to replace Dr. Gene Sheets when he resigns at the end of June to go to LCU in Lubbock as a professor. Dr. Richards came to Muleshoe in 2012 from the Texaco Independent School District, where he was superintendent there. Dr. R.L. Richards has been named the lone finalist in the search for a new Muleshoe ISD school superintendent. The Muleshoe High School one-act play of Hamlet will be presented in district next week on Thursday, March the 26th at Shallowater. And Dr. Carrie Moore, longtime Muleshoe High School drama director, tells us that this will be the first year that there will be a by-district for one-act plays, and 3 plays will advance from district to by-district. And in the by-district competition, that will be held on Saturday, April the 11th at Tulia, and 3 plays will all advance from by-district to area. Used to, it was district to area. And on Tuesday, April the 14th, the area one-act play will be held in Seminole. Then regional will be, and also all academic events also in University Interscholastic League will be competing at the same time in region, April 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at Abilene Christian University in Abilene. Now, the one-act play will actually be presented at Clyde High School there, and 2 plays will advance from the region to state, and state has been moved to the very last week of May, of course, in Austin, and all the academic UIL events will also be at state in Austin the last week of May, and then graduation will be at Muleshoe High School at the very end of that week. So it will be a very busy time for many Muleshoe High School students. Now, the band and choir state competition has been moved to the week before the UIL and the one-act play academic events in Austin, and that will be different because normally it's right at the first or after graduation in the first part of June. So a lot of different things happening at Muleshoe High School with academic UIL events and band and choir and one-act play also. Now, April the 8th will be the Academic District University Interscholastic League events. And remember, Break a Leg, Hamlet, one-act play of Muleshoe High School in the district next week on Thursday, April the 26th, and that will be at Shallowater. And we encourage everyone to go and to back these young men and women. They are the cast members in Hamlet: Christian Mora, Isaac Acosta, Dylan Miller, Kerry Mendoza, Blaine Shipman, Ryder White, Michelle Chavez, Julio Alvarez, Jose Martinez, Giovanni Saya, Brianna Velasquez, Zena Gallegos, Cheyenne Carpenter, and Melody Tosh. The stage crew, Allegra Mara is in charge of the stage manager's position. Her assistant, Blake Parker. Sound, Lisette Mojica. Lighting, Cody No. Props, Jesse Leal. And on the stage crew, Trey Villa. The directors of Hamlet for Muleshoe High School are Dr. Kerry Moore, Candice Floyd, and Louis Pacheco. And as I said, break a leg, kids. And we'll be back with more Spring Break edition of your Muletrain News.
And this edition brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. The First Bank is proud to announce First Bank online at www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online, and banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by to find out more information here in Muleshoe at 202 South 1st Street. Call 806-272-4515. The First Bank is now online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
Williams General Store here in Muleshoe, 1405 West American Boulevard, where they have beautiful new Chaco as well as Sanuk sandals. Lots of colorful new running shoes for women and kids, Nike and New Balance brands as well. Great new metal art, perfect for sprucing up your yard for this spring weather we're having here in the Muleshoe area. Lots of new colors for springs and handbags, as well as fashions for women. That's at Williams General Store, 1405 West American Boulevard. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/Williams General Store.
Lana and Bob Bomer of Muleshoe have a new grandson born last Thursday to their son and daughter-in-law, Mr. and Mrs. Robbie Bomer. And Robbie and Victoria were really surprised not to have a baby, but a baby boy, because the sonograms had shown that it was a baby girl, but it's a healthy baby boy. And Mr. and Mrs. Robbie Bomer have named their first child Lincoln James Bomer. Congratulations to all of the family of Master Lincoln James Bomer. The father, Robbie Bomer, of course, grew up here in Muleshoe and graduated from Muleshoe High School. We need to remember on our prayer list little Miss Hannah Simmons. She had to be taken to the hospital in Lubbock and admitted to pediatric ICU. Please remember little Hannah Simmons, a Mary D. Shazo Elementary School student. and her family all in your prayers, and the doctors and nurses who are caring for her. She is the daughter of Scott and Misty Simmons and the granddaughter of Jean and Mike Richardson, all of Muleshoe. That's Hannah Simmons right at the top of our prayer list, please. The Grief Share program at the Calvary Baptist Church is conducted free of charge every Wednesday evening from 5:30 until 7:30 through May. The Calvary Baptist Church is located at 1733 West Avenue C, and this Grief Share program is held in their fellowship hall. It helps you deal with past or present grief, with the loss of a husband, a wife, a mother, a father, a child, any family member or friend. It is a 13-week program, but every session is completely self-contained. And the Calvary Baptist Church invites you to their Grief Share program every Wednesday night, 5:30 to 7:30, and the facilitators are Crystal Albertson Reyna and her husband, Charlie Reyna, of the Last Buddy community. You may call Crystal at 806-315-2237 for more information about this very helpful Grief Share program. At the Muleshoe Area Public Library, they continued their Cuddle Under the Stars program during spring break. First through fifth graders are invited to come on Wednesday afternoon from 2 to 3:30, and junior high and high school students come from 4 until 6 on Wednesday afternoon to the Muleshoe Area Public Library across the street from the Courthouse Square on West 2nd Street. On Friday nights this week and next week, the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church of Muleshoe will serve a fish fry during Lent for the public from 4:30 to 7:30. Adult plates $8, children 10 and under $5. For free delivery, call 806-272-4161. Evelyn Ziegenfuss says. During Holy Week, beginning on Sunday, March the 29th at 6 o'clock, the Bailey County Ministerial Alliance will sponsor the annual Palm Sunday community-wide service. It will be held this year at the First Baptist Church at 6 o'clock with Curtis Shelburne bringing the sermon. And the music will be provided by Robert Black. Then on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, March 30th, 31st, and April the 1st at 12 noon, there will be a noon meal served, and there will be a short devotional, and if you only have an hour to eat in, you'll have plenty time to get back to work. On Monday, the 30th of March, it will be held at First Baptist Church. On Tuesday, the 31st, at the First Methodist, and then back on Wednesday at the First Baptist, but the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ members will be preparing the meal that day. And this is a free will offering for the meal. Then on Sunday morning, Easter morning, April the 5th at 7:30 in the New City Park across the street from the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ, the Easter sunrise service will be held. And afterwards, you're invited to go over to the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ Fellowship Hall for good hot chocolate and coffee, and Sergio Leal will be bringing the message at the Easter sunrise service. In the bargain basement, for sale, brand new girls' clothing, size 5, and ladies' clothes, size 6 and 8. 407 East Ithaca. You can see these clothes or call in Muleshoe 806-272-3975. There will be a children's Bible drill in the First Baptist Church Fellowship Hall this Sunday evening at 6 for everyone. The children have worked so hard studying and learning the Word of God and want to share with you their children's Bible drill, and everyone is invited. We'll be back with more Spring Break Muletrain in a jiffy.
Enter today to win a $1,000 shopping giveaway from Fry & Cox here in Muleshoe, 401 South 1st Street. They'll draw for a local winner after the spring season is over. You can do it now through the end of May. They have their new spring merchandise book for 2015 now at Fry & Cox as well. And if they don't have it in store, if it's in the book, they can order it for you. But enter today. Go by and get an entry form at 401 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe, Fry & Cox. They will draw for a local winner of a $1,000 shopping giveaway at the end of May. The swing bed program is now available at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Call today for more information on the swing bed program, 806-272-4524. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center is at 708 South 1st Street, right here in Muleshoe.
On your prayer list, please remember a former resident of Muleshoe and a Muleshoe High School graduate, Marcia Dale Henry Martis. She is in critical condition, according to Donna Green, in Wichita, Kansas, in ICU in the hospital there after having surgery. And she is the sister of Nelda Hunt of Muleshoe and the grandmother of Muleshoe High School graduates Brad and Bo Henry of Muleshoe. Please remember Marcia Martis and all of her family in your prayers. She has had her second lung surgery. Also remember Augustine Martinez, who has cancer, Laurinette Mason, Clayton Myers, Dylan Riemann, Eugene Redwine, and Walter Marie Boness at the Running Water Draw Care Center, and all the residents at our Parkview Nursing Care Center, Alma Burton and Everett Reeder, Leona Harris, Noble Killow, Leela Sue, King, and G.R. Lassiter, Mary Ellen Robertson, Maxine and Clinton Rogers, R.L. Scott and his wife Doris, and we understand R.L. is doing well. Dorothy and Grady Sarley of Bovina, and Glenn Watkins of Plainview. Bobby Burris, Morris Bruns, Georgia Pena, Marjorie Precure, and Anita Mitchell, both in Irving. Pat Nichols in Lubbock. Beth Watson at the Harmony House over in Amherst. Muleshoe High School class of 2015. Parents need your help with project graduation. They want to have a drug-free party all night after graduation, May the 29th, for all of the graduates to enjoy and have a memorable evening. But they need your help with donations for transportation, location, food, prizes, and you can send now your contributions made out to Project Graduation 2015 in care of the Muleshoe State Bank, Box 1010, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. And also, if you need further information about this wonderful program of Project Graduation for Muleshoe High School graduates, call 806-272-4561. Also on your prayer list, continue to remember Larry Thornton, who needs a heart transplant, Danny Ramirez, recuperating from surgery, Phyllis Angeli of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, also recuperating from her surgery of February the 18th. Ruth Briscoe, Helen Free, in the swing bed at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Frida Foss, who fell last week in her apartment in Amarillo and is there in Amarillo and is not doing well. However, she does not have any broken bones, we're glad to report. Tom Jinks, who is home from the hospital, and Tom and his wife Jo now live in Lubbock but formerly lived here. Delmer Clements, who is undergoing treatment for lymphoma, and Francis Miramontes and all of their families, and Phyllis Carry-On. Joyce Clements, a new resident. Last week, she was admitted to the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Remember Joyce Clements, and also her husband, Fred. And Linda Stovall's daughter, Vicki Stovall Perry of Canton, who has lymphoma. And we'll give you her address in a moment, so get a pencil and piece of paper. Johnny Atkinson of Farwell, our former district attorney, and his wife, Diane, also remain in our prayers. And Keith Berman. The families of Ricky Don Hunter, the son of Joyce Hunter of Muleshoe, Wesley Hawkins, 90, of Muleshoe, Guadalupe McLevine, 89, of Houston, the sister of Irma Lee Al of Muleshoe, the family of Mary Ann McMillan Miller of Wichita of Mineral Wells, and the sister of Margaret Adams of Muleshoe, the family of Benny Coussat of Lubbock, and he formerly lived here in Muleshoe. Billy Wilton, Donna Jay's father in Fort Sumner, and her mother. And Deke Kendrick of Freona, and she is the mother of Sally Messenger of Muleshoe. Now here is the address of Vicki Perry, the former Vicki Stovall, a 74 graduate of MHS. It is 4206 Farm to Market Road, 1651 in Canton, Texas. The zip code there is 75103. Remember Vicki and her husband Paul and their family. The annual Muleshoe High School Student Community Action Club auction for the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation will be held here on Channel 6 Saturday morning, March the 28th. All money made on the auction will go to the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizens Center on Thursday, they will have a special celebration for all senior citizens who have a March birthday, and that will be during the lunch hour. They will be serving a birthday cake and also barbecue beef sandwiches, tater tots, carrots with zucchini, ambrosia, and your choice of drink on Thursday. Stay and enjoy bingo games at 1:30 Thursday afternoon at the center. Rhonda King says. The Muleshoe Rotary Club provides a flag service to those individuals and businesses in Muleshoe on 8 national holidays as a fundraising event to support the Rotary Club's many community projects throughout the year. They display our American flag in an impressive showing of our community's patriotism. The flags will be displayed on 8 different holidays and also at the Bailey County Courthouse Square. Now, if you would like at the Courthouse Square a flag placed in honor or in memory of someone, you can certainly do that. You need to contact either David Tips at 806-315-0206 or Mark Martin at 806-272-7519. It is $25 for an entire of having a American flag placed on 8 holidays in front of your business or at the courthouse square. And you can send your money to David Tips, Box 301, Muleshoe, or Mark Martin, Box 584, Muleshoe. 79347 is our number here in Muleshoe. Now they need the new addresses of former Muleshoe High School students, because the Ex-Students Association of MHS will have their annual 5-year reunion on the 4th of July here in Muleshoe, starting with registration at 9 o'clock that morning. Now, send the new addresses. If you've moved in the past 5 years, they need an update. It is Muleshoe Ex-Students Association, Post Office Box 100, the zip code here 79347. And on March the 26th, which is next week on Thursday evening at 5 o'clock, will be the next planning session for the Ex-Students Association. And everyone who went to Muleshoe schools is certainly invited to come and help plan this large reunion for all of the Muleshoe schools. Now, this isn't just for MHS graduates, but this is for every person who formerly attended Muleshoe schools, and it is not certain dates. It's for everyone. So be sure and get your addresses in now to the Muleshoe Ex-Students Association. Well, it's about time for us to go now on the Muletrain News. So get up there, Little Red. Come on, Corina. Hiya, Arbutus, Andalay, Monkey Paw, Julia, Gray, Isla, and Olay.
Muletrain. Ha ha. Muletrain. Liberty clapping over hill and plain.
And this edition of the Muletrain News has been brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear it rotating here for the next 48 hours on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as find the last 10 Muletrain News free of charge on demand anytime you want to listen to them on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top of the page. Right now, also on our front page, you can find our 2012 interview. I think it was from July 2012 when we interviewed Dr. R.L. Richards when he was first hired as the assistant superintendent for the Muleshoe schools. Of course, he's been named the lone finalist. And we have that interview in our rotation here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. And find it on our front page, muleshoetv.com.
This is Tumbleweed Smith, a report on Round Mountain. In a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 75 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric and the board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle. All hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas program with Tumbleweed Smith.
At least 8 elevations in Texas are known as Round Mountain. They range in height from 700 feet in Caldwell County to 2,350 feet in Taylor County near Abilene. Round Mountain in Comanche County is 1,850 feet high. It has been in Richard Pinkard's family for decades.
It's particularly popular because Robert T. Hill, the father of Texas geology, did his early studies out there on the mountain, finding fossils and studying them. When he died, his request was to have his ashes sprinkled on Round Mountain.
Richard has been to the mountain many times.
Well, there's very little place I haven't been on that mountain, I guarantee.
What's up there?
Rocks, scrub oak, shoemake, cactus, prickly pear to be exact. There's a little spring on the east side that stays damp. There's no running water, but there's water there close by because it's always real damp in one little area.
What can you see from up there?
You can see all the way from last week to the week coming up. It has a real good view from north, east, and west.
Just where is it located?
It's approximately 8 miles northwest of Comanche.
Round Mountain is on Farm Road 1689. The nearest city is Sydney.
Just a wide spot in the road now. It has 2 churches and a school and a post office.
Richard says the top of the mountain covers about a quarter of a mile. There are some Indian graves up there.
We have been contacted from the Indians in Oklahoma, had wanted to come up here and put a shrine or come and visit the graves of their ancestors. We have always been very reluctant in letting people just come and go on the mountain.
Richard used to go to Round Mountain and shoot buzzards with a BB gun.
They just kind of drift off and come back later, I guess. I don't think I ever heard any of them. Also, under these big rocks on the south end is a rattlesnake den. We came by one Sunday morning and 3 pickups had pulled up there. One of the pickups had enough snakes you could not see the bed of the pickup.
Richard Pinkard works with the museum in Comanche. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Don't forget that there is the Name the Robot contest going on now at K&K Pharmacy here in Muleshoe, 1411 West American Boulevard. You can see the video rotating here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as find it on our K&K Pharmacy's Facebook page. The deadline to get your entry to name their new Pratamax machine name in is this Friday, March the 20th at 1411 West American Boulevard. The Pratamax machine dispenses the right drug to the right vial to the right patient every time. Name their new machine, enter the form at 1411 West American Boulevard, put it in their box, and you can win your chance at $100 in cash now at K&K Pharmacy here in Muleshoe, 1411 West American Boulevard. Again, the deadline is this Friday, March the 20th. Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located right here in Muleshoe at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Speak with Stephen, Branch Office Administrator Dana Rempe, or part-time BOA Kenitha Foster. The market report was recorded this Wednesday, March the 18th, 2015 at 11 a.m.
This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, member of the New York Stock Exchange Incorporated, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are trading lower as investors await signals on the timing of an interest rate hike from the Fed's statement expected this afternoon. In economic news, weekly mortgage applications fell 3.9%, more than forecast, despite the drop in interest rates. In corporate news, General Mills reported earnings in line with consensus expectations and reiterated its fiscal 2015 earnings guidance. U.S. bonds are trading higher. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is utilities, while the worst performing sector is consumer staples. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 117 to 17,731. The S&P 500 index is down 8 points to 2,065, and the NASDAQ Composite Index is down 14 to 4,923. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate with 254 million shares traded. Decliners are outnumbering advancers by a narrow margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is down $1 to $1,148. The spot price of silver is down 6 cents to $15.51. And crude oil prices are down 99 cents to $42.47. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.58%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.02%. In stocks of local interest, Apple is down 22 cents to $126.82. ConocoPhillips is down 2 cents to $61.99. Johnson & Johnson is down 39 cents to $99.50. AT&T is down 18 cents to $32.72. Pfizer is down 22 cents to $33.95. Target is down 99 cents to $80.04. Xcel Energy is up 12 cents to $34.25. ExxonMobil is up 31 cents to $84.39. Walmart is down $1.09 to $81.53. Procter & Gamble is down 79 cents to $82.06. And Caterpillar is up 46 cents to $78.91. This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 104 West 2nd Street in Muleshoe. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.